Konnichiwa, bitch.
Hey man, we back. And today we have Ghais Guevara with Goyard Ibn debut project on Fat Possum Records, man. This is actually kind of a big moment. I've been following Ghais for quite a few years now. I was first put onto him right when There Will Be No Super Slave dropped, I want to say back in 2022. And then from there, you know, that album created such huge noise and buzz around his name, and from there he just took it and ran with it. You know, after listening to that project, you know, your boy had to go back and do some digging on the older projects, and then had to see what the follow-up was looking like with Goyard coming Exordium. You know, like I said in the There Will Be No Super Slave video, this man has all the potential in the world, you know, to do something great, and I'm just excited to see where he's gonna go with this new character right here. Like I said, he did introduce this character in the past mixtape that he dropped a year or two ago, and you know, it was definitely a different change of pace for what he was going for before. Black Bolshevik and Super Slave, you know, you had very aggressive and angry political themes, and he was just letting shit pop off his mind, you know what I mean? He had a lot to say, and he was very, very blunt, and for the time, it was fucking crazy, you know what I mean? Trajectory from that project to now is dope as fuck. With the Goyard character, you know, in contrast to all of that, you know, he was making some bops. He was trying to show people that he can make bangers while also sprinkling in the same topics that he has always, you know, delivered in his music. Now, I will say, in retrospect, I feel like that project wasn't fully realized, but I knew at the same time it was kind of like the prelude to what was to come with this project right here. I'm just interested to see how this whole project is going to be fleshed out. Been like almost 3 years since an actual album from him, so I'm really interested to see what type of soundscapes he's going to display on here, as well as his very fluid, you know, rapping style, you know what I mean? This man can rap on fucking anything. So with that being said, man, Goyard Ibn by Ghais Guevara. Let's get right into this. It looks like there's 2 acts to this. This man's gonna try and make me think. Let's see how this goes, man. First track we got is Introduction to Act 1, and then it's gonna go right into The Old Guard Is Dead. So let's get it. This man got an elucid feature on here type shit. All right, let's get into it.
Dragging me to this shit.
Cause you need to get out the house, gang. They been raving about this shit. I ain't even a theater type of nigga, and I heard it's good.
And shit, I can barely see anything with the cranium Yakub sitting in front of me.
Hey, you got something to say to me?
Yeah, and I know for a fact it won't go over your head.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're all having a wonderful evening. I'd like to personally welcome you all to our wondrous outing, an anthropological tale that was worked on by many great minds and made possible by Fat Possum's lack of forethought in giving Ghais money. Break a leg. Stalkers
Alright, I like how he still has, you know, the Luke Dash shit on here from the original mixtape. The original mixtape was kind of like, you know, Gangsta Grills-esque shit. Alright, I gotta turn this up, hold on. Alright. Oh, fuck! Oh, this shit got a chef. Hold on. Oh, fuck. Ooh. Oh shit, this is raw. What the? Ah! Hell no. Testing out the inflection. Huh. This is an intro. This fucking chop is stupid. That shit was raw as fuck. Hey, the old guard is dead. For sure, with that shit, that was a fucking epic. It was an epic intro. It's straight up an epic. That's how you introduce the play, you know what I mean? You know, you're at the beginning of a theater show type shit. How larger in life that beat sounded, along with Ghais' flow and all that, is fucking crazy. He's just on his flex shit again, you know what I mean? Let's get right into the next track, man. Leprosy. Let's get it.
Yeah, and they came, we been to that 5 in the evening. False blood on his shirt, game is the game, keep your rivals alert. And leave your brother another. Fuck like King Tut's mother. I done reap rewards for making our heart flutter. Goyard hit the summit like B-Roy beating the buzzer. Zealotry, life of the revelry, shattering knots. They trying to piece them back together. Jackie Kennedy, you can smell the hate in the function, stench of the enmity. I'm getting on their nerves like leprosy. All I know is actions.
I like it. I like it.
Fuck niggas, look, I will with the killers that be packing.
Okay, I fuck with it.
Catch you lacking and they laugh when you run, taxing a ton. Niggas coming with the ratchetest guns, black as the sun. Fucking with them boys, really the one. That's your mistress, boy. You be chasing her, she hit me and I hit ignore. Your clicks a boy. You know who your bitch adore. Your man's endorsed. All that we living for. Park baller, shot caller. The baddest in the game, be my seed like I'm Steve Harvey. Dream big, but the cheese they'll identify. I will with the killers that be packing it up, wrapped in the blunt. Catch you lacking and they laugh when you run.
Yeah, I like that. He had that fucking bass line in the back that made the beat just elevate to another level. That's tight.
You cuss on your records. Yeah. Do you defile women with your lyrics? Yeah.
I see. I'm connecting the dots. Yeah, that track was cool. I see where he's trying to go with the story. It's like him embracing, you know, kind of like the lavish life, you know, the triumphs of the lavish life, I guess you should say. So I'm interested to see how the story's gonna unfold. I'm liking where this is kind of heading. Next track we got is 3400. Let's get it.
Leave a nigga bleeding breathless in the snow like Jeremy Renner. We took all the scars just to nurture the sand. But that green make him jumpy, that nigga be smoking Kermit. Used to carry guilt, those I won't hit like potion, that bitch is mine if she try it. Burn that bitch named Raven, cut her off like nevermore. Recognize the gang and tell me.
Okay, I see you.
She gon' get me right with work when I'm in Liverpool. And about tomorrow night the liquor gon' have my Liverpool.
I really like his drum pattern on this. Oh. Hey. All right.
Used to get that ass beat. Hurry up, go get the switch. Now he fuck with automatics. Talking shit, he get the switch. We been lit for generations. Could've known me for the bomb. We stuff it with the shells. Ain't talking ravioli, brothers only. If he ain't never played, then he ain't the homie. Serving down, we caught it.
Getting his bars off on this one. Another cool track. I wasn't really like floored by the beat. I thought the piano loop was pretty cool. I thought the overall structuring of the composition at least was nice. Switching to like a Jersey Club drum pattern. I thought that was tight. Other than that, you know, basically building upon what's already kind of been going down already. It's just a pretty laid back, stripped back song, you know what I mean? You got some code bars on there too. So yeah, gaze upon the trap with ambition. Now that's a long ass title. Alright, okay. Okay, I see ya, I see ya. That was nice. That was a nice flip.
One man in his time plays many parts.
Oh shit. Now we getting interesting. Huh. All right. Wow.
See how that scared people? Or niggas in school. How about that, Stephen?
Oh shit. Yeah, we're just gonna go right into the next one. Monta Ellis featuring Yoko McThuggin.
My Colombian shawty be trying to go to DC. She think the District of Columbia is where her people be. If you think about it, ain't far-fetched. I'll pull maneuver through Appalachian to move the Escobar that gave rap hydration.
Oh my gosh.
Pocket rockets, but we came here to party. I don't two-step cause I can't dance. I'm just unsure if I turn off the safety. If I wasn't me, then
real.
You not an all-star just because you a starter.
Monta Ellis shit.
Tyson spending money with my VA bitch. All up in your city where the ballers at. Where the get money nigga shot callers at. Damn.
Okay, she got it tough.
The cocky nigga show him ego death. Water baby never shallow nigga drowning that. I got the juice nigga, I got the power.
Yeah, Muslim nigga with a French bitch, battle of Algiers. I don't even got a she say I'm music to her ears. Been a sight of a hoe, and a nigga you should fear. Club bitch, I'm Neymar. Tried to stay humble, cause anybody can get
all right, okay.
At the GameStop on Lehigh. Funny, cause Call of Duty was everyday life. I done shed blood on the streets of Gerard. Westmoreland, while I lost the V-car.
Yeah, I like how just like off the wall that beat is. Honestly, it's very different. I like the Yoko feature. I thought that was nice as well. I thought she had a cool dynamic to that. Next track we got is Yamin. This man's so Philly. Featured Faro. Let's get it.
Snakes getting back like eyes, looking like a lick in the mind. Sky fit to be on top. Think it's gotta be dreadlocks.
Okay. Fuck.
Put you on game A-side. Battle up this lick bay. I don't know how to act. Got a material gun. Every night we run through Trojans, Ajax. All them records niggas.
Hell nah.
For your flags. Slow man could have been a martyr, but instead he a pass.
Hey, that's hard.
I like what you think. Stand up on my lap. OZ, yeah, you mean.
Hey.
Like what you on. I'm like what you think. On truth, no it take two just a tango. So why tooth for the fruit, sweet as a mango.
Oh, we got a fast rapper up in here.
So far I do it like Debo, stupid niggas we mama critique on move it. Nick keep talking about beam, shoot it. Nick keep saying I'm weak, better prove.
That was another banger. Jared Littleblind sent me. Nah, that track was just another bop. You know what I mean? At least Act 1 feels like a victory lap, embracing those triumphs, and while also like indulging in a lifestyle that he wasn't normally used to. This first half just seems like a very free flowing, fun side. Kind of like you don't have to think too much, but you kind of do have to think, because a lot of the skits and whatnot are kind of like tying things together. So the Faro feature he was just there, you know what I mean? All right, next track we got is Camera Shy. Let's get it. All right.
We hit the function and fashion and can't conceal the high. All red eyes like the crimson shade of sunrise. I know fine when I see it, even through double vision. So let me take you show a life that you've been missing.
Hey, that is a line. That is a line to riz a bitch up. That's for damn sure. I might snag that one, put that one in my arsenal. Damn it. That is definitely one. That is definitely one of them ones. All right, let's get it.
And audibly extending their graces to share the semblance. You fell in love with it. Extension you in pictures with the baddest bitches. And all the people that ain't never hit you jack before is trying to get your information. Very much appreciated. Damn. You ain't running from it. Damn. You want tell
hey.
You got it. You want product and you got it. You want
ooh.
You got it. You want baby and you got it.
Hey, this is the bitches anthem. I'm for this one. This is the flyest track so far. All right, that was phase 1. That was phase 1. So you're telling me that Goyard is a trick? That's what you're trying to say. His way of sliding into the DMs is being like, "What's your cash at?" That's how he's doing it. I get it. All I know is that the only thing that can come after this is just complete tragedy. After a song like that, I just expect something, you know, horrific to happen. Narrative-wise, obviously, not musically. It's definitely one of my favorites on the project, I will say. Hey man, we're just going to see where this is going to lead to. Act 2. Then we're going to go into Bystander Effect with a Lucid.
The slaveholder had no fear that he would plan an insurrection. No fear that he would escape to the north. Thrusted upon us through aesthetics tailored for you by those who toil with the ideas that make men feel like gods. And our protagonist is one who has fallen victim to the addictive properties of this concoction.
Oh, that's an elite transition.
Hey yo, please don't you come my way. Please, I ain't got no time. Please don't thing, but it wouldn't be pretty. discipline, the capacity to trust through the gritty. I trek through the concrete, knowing if I stop, they be living. Trudging through the thick of it, I had to get fitted. Shooters like a Uta, but the
wow.
let you move the barracuda, had you swimming with the fishes. Eluding everything, my expedition, pretty predetermined. Brody was a rat, low key, we all vermin. I 419, I was blindly.
Oh my gosh, this is raw.
Walk through industrial block, walk a fear around his neck like a metal. Strangers on the internet, being parasocial.
Oh shit!
Black existential adaptation, the unaccepted abscess, back active. Ghosts of a Brooklyn gun reno. I rip up the floor, my kids bust out the window. Perimeter of a dumpster lip, 3 parking spaces deep. Dirty dick earth jump in, race to the bottom.
What?
Even when you know where the body's kept.
Bro, this shit is like dark and ethereal all of a sudden. Like, how did we get here? How did what?
Please don't, please, I just need my space. Put it on one leg at a time. Ayo.
Wow. That's probably the best track on the album so far. Everything about that track was like on point. Now we're going through the pain phase. This is kind of like the aftermath of indulging in all of this shit. Like, I couldn't think of a better feature than Lucid on that track. That was meant for him. Let's see how this next track's gonna go. 4L. Let's get it. Oh.
Let's turn into one to show me how I feel. Close enough to touch, I capture new aromas. Perfume born aroma, I couldn't get over. Had you at your best, now use a virtue. Days without the face, I'm steady irate. Ooh, and if I had one wish, it'd be for one take. The past, the time is ours. You lose your breath, you tank my fire. Embrace the dark that made mankind.
Wow.
Get me right out. Ooh, get me right out. Ooh, get me right out. I had you good for life. You have control, you on your knees, but I'm the one that's clutching on my soul. Come conceive, you be doing everything you told.
Alright, what is this going to build up to now?
Coming from within, not the drugs, not the gin. You are on the road, girly, but you love you a sin. Gotta make it happen, correct.
Wow. This is like a perfect contrast to Camera Shy. I like how everything's connected. This is nice. Alright, we're just gonna go right into the next track. The Apple That Scarcely Fell, featuring McKinley Dixon. Dope feature. I just want this whole thing to flesh out more to me, you know what I mean? I just want to take it all in the second half. Okay.
You ain't never redressed the balance. John White when presented with a challenge. Cold feet and cold hearted. Residents with your hardest.
Okay.
One shawty stretch my hands through kisses and birthday wishes. No safely guy can she think a partner got strength of witches. Seen the fear in her eyes. She saw my talent for lying. Nothing to be admired and nothing to be desired. She flinches at my kindness. Cursed with a gift like Midas. Ward off the warmth, my I had to be the fighter. So much for the muscle that we call arthritis. Single promise feeling more like a threat. I understand, but I can never forget. And every damn death felt familiar. Splitting image, genetic precision, lie familiar. Will Smith, I smith the wills of those who talk out of tongue. Steady black bone, cause the black flesh stays strong. And now I'm cautious, I talk less for niggas. Send the bullets to my homes like a wildcat offense. Keep the ink sharp, nerves bad. I'm a shook dog. Fight or flight, I'm the type that a quick draw. Every year as he grew every inch, a hand from his pops showed the power of a flinch. Trepidation, hesitant to tell you, but send you to hell, no hesitation. Every single promise feeling more like a
raw. That's raw.
Never forget. Numb to what we succumb, damn, but I can never forget. Numb to what we succumb, and every damn death felt familiar. Splitting image, genetic precision, lie familiar.
I seen guys twisted by nature who once faked their defeat. Fell in love with the demon, then got locked to the concrete. Couldn't catch my breath of the sun's warmth from different lands. And how many times have I traced the palms on back of your hands? Follow them, now light refracts. Always knew one day we'd be attacked. Felt like I could see the world with light from my door cracked. If we fail, we get more people circle right back. Can't sign Silver tongue resemble guillotine. Anyone up in this room could finish sentence.
This is so fucking cinematic. Shit. Wow, that track right there was just rap at its finest. Just based off that song alone, Ghais has just gotten so much better at writing. Not to say that he was ever like a terrible writer, but like compare this to like his last 2 projects. There's so much fluidity in his pen, and it's so much more I don't want to say thought out. Like this is like some of his most mature and like well put together writing just on that track alone. He's not the same writer that he was in fucking Black Bolshevik talking about, about, you know, fuck Isaac Newton and shit. It's complex, it's detailed. That's honestly like one of his strongest verses, along with Bystander Effect. Like those two verses are fucking crazy. Don't really got much to say other than that. Like this second half is so much more substance, which obviously it's intentional, duh. You know, I think this is just the shit that I just like more, I guess. Let's get to the next track, Branded. Let's get it.
And I fought nobody but myself, my admission. I'm guilty of assuming that love is an instinct. A couple months after converting, grandfather going croak. God's got a sense of humor. I'm not too fond of his jokes. Steady present by my dean. Seen the strongest man fall victim, not through physicality. It's like it's something and they throw away the key. Shit. Look.
Wow.
What you lay upon others, best be ready to reap yourself. Lost my willpower to the mirrors and the
heavy ass shit, bro.
Personality of mine, do you see it forever with? I forced the facade, killed the nature within me, buried the evidence. Was looking through you just a glimpse at my progression. Didn't notice all the bruises that was left through my possession. 30,000 feet up, face melting from congestion. As I wondered if the agony was part of bigger lessons. Wow. So I'm tortured by the temptation of joining the crew. Oh, he an alphabet, A-B. See what these do. Shells go lie in hell and tell myself I'm alright. May not have been the best at it all. May not have captured everyone's hearts. But I made it out of north. I might have won the game of life. Still they track my friends.
Gonna go on to Critical Acclaim, man. That track was fucking crazy too.
Every terror has a biblical script so he could reason wherever in the sins he commit is written. 632, your Proverbs read strong. Know that I bleed long. When your matrifocal focus was stripped and beat to a limp. Loose coining of the terms. Heard your boy was a simp. Sweaty palms when I boggle and all. Trying to be one with my God. Why she up? Told my homie start there you with fear. We not the same. How you fucking on a girl that don't want to show face? Familiar through flesh, but she don't got a name. Pain in the chest, nigga, that's a cold cat, bro. Made her misery esteem. Metal in my palm for I hated my enablement. One weird move from a nigga, I'm a blaze of shit.
Wow, this is a lot, man. We're just getting heavier and heavier with each and every track in this second half. Dear God, Critical Acclaim, man. That track right there, just the big bro shit in there, and is fucking. That shit is haunting. I can't even hold you. This is where writing wise, Ghais is really shining right now. Like showing both sides of what you can get with him. SHAITAN'S, SPIDERWEB. All right, let's get it. Wow, being transmitted to a fucking another universe. All right.
Felt her words all in my soul. Too many hoes on my phone. Sacrifice won't leave me alone. It's all in my soul.
Nice.
Too many hoes on my phone. Sacrifice won't leave me alone. Breakfast and that birth control. Contents, what if your plans? Vice trap me in, got a list of demands. Time running out in the world, just stand. Bitch speak up, can't understand her accent thick like little Sims. Can't knock if you don't try, let me in. Fuck with your boy if you ready for blast. Got me a camper, I can take me a face off. Might just fuck
nice. I fuck with the flip.
Trying to hear the shit, you and what on me. You niggas is idiot, moving like you jaded kids. Tell her words on my soul. Too many hoes on my phone. Sacrifice won't leave me. Love the way I play with the cat like D'Angelo Russell. Mean right hook that'll leave a nigga puzzle. Fuck 3 bitches 2 times.
God damn it.
Double. With niggas that got gang shit tatted on their knuckles. To the world they some niggas, but to me they my brothers. Niggas fumbling they bag. Always knew they lacked intelligence. I can get you cracked for a show check. Fucking with them prisoners that went hotep. Don't approach us. Slime forgot the scope, so he really got a
nice.
Take a deep breath.
Nice.
If you blow it, won't leave me alone. Breakfast and that birth control. Felt her words all in my soul. Too many hoes on my phone.
This shit right here, a culmination of everything. Interconnecting like a fucking spiderweb, you know what I mean? Like kind of everything wrapping up, you know what I mean? The actual outro, I guess.
Promises abandoned and dependencies gained, packaged and distributed in WAV files for us to croon, cavort, and create to.
Wow.
Yet he lay there, terrified of what he was, is, and is becoming. Only to be awakened to rapturous applause. He hasn't the faintest clue about what just happened, and with the glare of the spotlight and the long-winded celebrations of his craft being placed before him on the most decorated pedestal, It's all enough to distract him from this plague once more.
He's waking up from a bad dream. Final track is you can skip this part. Should I really?
Contraption that's created by these crackers, where this music should be backwards. Dancing for these crackers while I call these niggas crackers, and I'm dapping up the rappers that's subservient to crackers. So what happens to the interactions with figures unconcerned over maintaining my image? It's a minstrel show with me making music and steady winning, pulling me to the side and spewing no.
Oh wow! I didn't mean to pause it. This is kind of this is summing up the whole story. If you want the full picture in a song, here you go. This is basically what he's saying.
Down to it all, who gon' take the bullet for me? Who gon' take the shot for me? Not the niggas with the contracts, ones who will remain concealed by thinly veiled indoctrination. Cringe that some parts, but the rest of the speech contagious. Dancing for these crackers while I call these niggas crackers, and I'm dapping up the rappers that's subservient to crackers. So happens to the fact that we be stuck in a contraption. And then man, and I'm yearning for this freedom, yet through the power of free will, I'm Twitter fingering every detail. The table tennis essence of attraction. I'll only be as good as my fans, my legacy determined by white hands, so I react. It's cool when I say it, and all the niggas that's too pussy to say it at the show left they shirt and let the barrel of their hate pistol show. Where I'm from, niggas die from the power of the tongue, and on my heels die with no red cent, not one.
Wow. Okay. This song puts this whole album in a different context. I might have to listen to it more, but wow. This is my favorite track. This is my favorite track right here. Dave Chappelle snippet at the end. That actually like changes the whole entire like outlook of the whole project. Rather than, I feel like for the most part with this album, conceptually, he was like, here's the concept, but he was kind of like circling around it, and it didn't really have like a ridiculous amount of depth, but it was like there. Whereas that track right there added a whole nother layer to it. Like he said, tap dancing for crackers, you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of like, you know, minstrel show type shit, you know, being praised and highly regarded, you know, like in the first half where, you know, people are just eating this shit up. And then you're in the second half where he goes in detail how it's affecting him, how it's affecting his family, or people around him. There's a lot going on, and how he intertwines it with, you know, the Ibn said, I know he based it off an actual person who came from Africa, becoming a slave and, you know, forced to convert into a Christian and whatnot. I get that whole story and how he kind of intertwines it. It's honestly very, very well done, I feel like. That's the album. Goyard Ibn Said. Listen, man, I like this album. It's good. There's a lot of things that Ghais did on here that, you know, showed great improvement artistically. You could tell Fat Possum hooked him up with the bag, because production-wise, engineering-wise, this is easily his most well-polished project. I said how he organized the whole concept. I feel like it was realized, but I feel like it could have, there's some elements, especially in the first half, that could have made it a lot more engaging. How it ends in the second half with the critical acclaim, SHAITAN'S, SPIDERWEB, and then you can skip this part. Honestly, you can even add Branded and the Apple That Scarcely Fell. That last 5-track run of the album, like, sum up the album so perfectly. It literally gives you a perfect contrast of what you thought is good and what it is in reality. I think the whole point of this project, honestly, that I'm taking away is Ghais can construct any type of song that you can think of. Can give you a very loose and light banger, or he can give you something dense like the McKinley-Dixon or Lucid track. Like, his pen in the second half is so, the shit is so well written. References in the wordplay that he has, it's not taken as filler. It all connects to a bigger picture, a bigger theme. So I really love the writing in the second half. You got a banger-filled first half, like the Camera Shy, The Old Guard Is Dead, MONTA, ELLIS. Them tracks are fucking, they're heaters. They are heaters, I can't lie. But like I said, the start of the show, to me personally, is the second half. For what was a solid first half, you get a fantastic second half. You know, this is a well-put-together project. And I will definitely say this is probably my favorite project from Ghais to this point, because I just feel like this is him really honing in on his own sound, craft, X, Y, and Z. This is the turn in honestly, like, just his maturity as an artist. This shit is just solid, you know what I mean? For a concept that isn't too crazy deep, he didn't paint himself into a corner. It's very free flowing. Yeah, that's about it. This was good. I liked it. Those are my thoughts. I'll leave it at that. Hope you all enjoyed. Like, subscribe for more, bell icon for notifications, all that jazz, and yeah, see you on the next one.